I never thought a single evening could redraw the entire course of my life. What started as a quiet dinner, a simple movie night with my stepson, slowly unfolded into something I could never have predicted. That night, there was a tension in the air, soft at first, but heavy enough to make my pulse quicken. Somewhere deep inside, that same restlessness was already waiting, and I didn't see how close it had come. Because in one still, irreversible moment, I learned that once certain lines are crossed, they can never truly be erased. That summer felt endless. The house stood frozen, caught somewhere between sunlight and silence. My husband, George, was always away. Another business trip, another late-night call that sounded just a little too casual to question. Our marriage had become an arrangement, all structure and no heartbeat. The days passed like clockwork, each one predictable, each night heavier than the one before. Loneliness became something tangible, something I could almost hold. Then Liam arrived, George's son from his first marriage. He was 21, polite, and searching, the kind of young man who carried uncertainty like it was stitched into his skin. He was supposed to stay for a few weeks, to figure out his next steps before college, before life began for him. At first, we were just two people coexisting under the same roof, light conversations over coffee, quiet laughter during old movies, mornings filled with the hum of an untouched house. There was nothing dangerous about it, until there was. One evening, George called to say he wouldn't be coming home. I remember sitting on the couch with a half-empty glass of wine, the television murmuring softly in the background. Liam came downstairs in loose sweats, his hair damp, eyes calm but strangely aware. He sat across from me, the space between us shrinking with every breath, and said quietly, "You look lonely." I laughed it off, told him I was just tired. But his gaze didn't fade. He had been watching, subtly noticing the books I read, the perfume I wore, the way I lingered too long in empty rooms. His attention felt heavier now, sharper, like it carried weight he didn't speak aloud. Then came the words that shattered the silence between us. "I don't think George deserves you." My chest tightened. I told him to stop, to not say another word. But a part of me didn't want him to. That part had been asleep for years, starved for warmth, desperate to be seen. That night, under the dim glow of the living room, we talked, really talked, about the things we had both buried too deep. His need to belong, my slow fading into invisibility. The conversation turned to confession, and confession slipped into something far more dangerous. When he reached for my hand, I didn't pull away. When he whispered my name, my resistance faltered. When his lips touched mine, the world went silent. Morning arrived with its cruel light. Guilt seeped into every corner of the house, thick and suffocating. I told myself it was a mistake, something that could be buried and forgotten. But Liam didn't let go. A brush of his hand as I passed him in the kitchen, folded notes slipped quietly into my palm, each gesture a reminder. His hunger mirrored mine, and that terrified me, because for the first time in years, I felt alive. Not the calm, steady kind of love people write about, but the reckless kind that consumes you. I kept telling myself it wasn't love. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just two lonely souls searching for something they'd lost in different ways. But once that door opens, it never truly closes. Every shared glance, every word left unspoken, built toward a truth neither of us wanted to face. And even now, when I walk through this quiet house, I still feel the weight of that night pressing against my chest. The memory doesn't fade. It lingers, alive, waiting. A secret that belongs to two people who should have known better but didn't stop. Some moments don't just change you, they redefine you. And no matter how far you try to run, they never let you go.